Greetings. Just here in a ditch in Oregon, along a highway, looking for something useful or edible plant-wise, and we happen to come across a little patch of mullein here. Very, very common plant. You'll see all across the West, even beyond. It grows just about anywhere you can imagine, usually in disturbed areas, waste sites, ditches, that sort of thing. You can see here, we're just in a roadside ditch. You can hear the highway noise. Found a few things that are not too bad. There's some curly dock and some cattails, and of course some wild mint right here. But this is one that you should probably learn if you're ever going to be out and about and catch yourself eating something soft like toilet paper. That's why they call this cowboy toilet paper, because it's basically nature's quilted, very, very fuzzy leaves. They're not very absorbent, but they're fuzzy. As you can see, some nice big examples of the leaves here. Nice big ones there. In some cases, these leaves can be bigger than a sheet of paper towels or a placemat even. Bunch of uses you should know. Not only is it an excellent toilet paper substitute due to its fuzziness and its abundance, it's better than any soft toilet paper, any expensive toilet paper I have ever tried, and it'll be softer than any you've ever tried. However, it does come apart like paper, so you don't want to be too aggressive, and you'll be just fine. Another thing you can do, that we like to do, is combine some of the leaf with a little bit of a yarrow and make a nice wilderness tea. It's very healthful. Yarrow helps with the immune system and prevents infection, and the mullein, or cowboy toilet paper, also helps with that. It can help you have more productive coughs and help soothe the sore throat if you make a tea out of it. It's pretty easy to recognize. It has these tall stalks that grow these bright yellow flowers. Can't miss it. Sometimes it'll grow as tall as 6-8 feet, well over your head, and it grows in such abundance you really can't decimate the population. It's just, you'll see these old dead stalks all over the place. Here's some nice tall ones that we were just passing by with their yellow flowers. I know some people say the flower tops can help with an earache. I've never personally tried that. Never had an earache that I can think of recently. One other thing people often talk about is using these dried seed heads as torches when you dip in wax, but now they say the same thing about cattail heads. And I don't know about you, but I can't remember the last time I actually needed a torch. So I wouldn't remember that one so much as it being a free and readily available toilet paper or even paper towel or napkin substitute. One thing I will caution you, if you're going to use it like that, is take a careful look at the leaves. Sometimes you'll see little tiny bugs on them. You don't want little tiny bugs on you when you're applying it to mucous membranes and sensitive areas, and you just want to look at both sides of the leaf very, very carefully. Sometimes you'll see tiny, tiny little black ones that are so microscopic you can't even, oh, I can't even see it. Tiny, tiny little ones crawling across the leaves. Just barely make it out. And they'll be on both sides, and I usually will just get my knife and very gently flick them away so you don't mush them. Just kind of get them off the leaf. And there'll be a few, so you have to go through each piece you use. But once you do that, you're good to go. And you never have to worry about forgetting the toilet paper ever again, because now you know mullein. Anyway, thank you for joining us in a ditch in Oregon.